myself.
Daddy.
Song to Song.
Wait, what?
Song to Song.
Hey,
Am I drunk? Why don't I know that
Say
movie?
it me. It's.
Oh, we don't need a clap.
Michael
It's already
Fassbender.
My man!
Wait,
You
no,
didn't
we do
like
need
it?
a-
I didn't
Oh
like
my god, there we
I
go.
fucking love that
Adrian.
movie.
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing? It's me, Jake Elz, aka Jake Elliott, aka Christopher Miss Blase. And I really liked Song to Song. I thought it was a good movie.
And I'm Drew Tallow. And I did not like Song to Song.
Song to Song is a movie about a lot of different people. There's Michael Fassbender. He's the music manager. He's kind of a piece of shit. And then we've got good old Rooney Mara, who is prancing her way around the industry trying to do her thing. And then we got my man's Ryan Gosling, who's I think he's a musician in that movie. I'm pretty sure. So they have a little love triangle, but it kind of branches out. It gets a little deep. We've got some shit going on, drama and drugs. There's no diegetic sound on in the whole movie. So shout out to Terrence Malick. Fuck diegetic sound. That's basically that movie.
Yo, man, he's my favorite.
Song to Song is a mess. Both story-wise, editing-wise, and character-wise. There's no actual plot. It's just a bunch of pretty people fucking, and nothing matters in that movie, and everything doesn't make sense.
Bro, at the end of the day, pretty people fucking is dope. One sentence? Oh man, I gotta go first? It's a big movie. Oh, yo, it's a big movie.
It's a long-ass
It is.
movie.
It's long, but it's so damn good. Yo, this is my sentence to wrap up that movie. It's long, but it's so damn good.
It's long, and I wanted to walk out in the first 10 minutes.
That's ham. Word. Yo. Fuck Citizen Kane.
What?
There it is.
He's looking at me. So.
This is the thing. I think when it comes to story and narrative, I feel like as long as you make up for it in other departments or other categories of the film, you can stretch that out a little bit. And my man's, Terrence, he decided, all right, we're just gonna go vignette game. We're just gonna do little vignettes with non-diegetic dialogue, just going in over the backs, and we're just gonna shoot some really intimate shit. I don't think there was even any dialogue that was spoken between the characters on screen that was not improv. You know what I'm saying? It had an arc. It was very broad, but it had one. So if you have that and you're able to, I guess, produce that from such a mess. I get why you think it's a mess, because it is kind of a mess. But I mean, dude, when it comes to because to me it's like a neo-realist film. I got like neo-realist vibes from it because it's not about the whole story. It's about what happens in the moment. And I feel like Terrence Malick's good at that shit.
The problem that I find with Song to Song is that while there are like semi-self-contained vignettes, they mean nothing. There is a voiceover of like Mara Rooney, Rooney Mara.
It's Rooney Mara cut.
Rooney Mara, and like her voiceover is literally an 8th grader's like journal entry. It's like, I loved them both, but I couldn't love them both because of social norms, and so like I chose one over the other, and like it broke my heart. And it's just like such like pretentious bullshit. Like the whole movie is pretentious bullshit. That's a story for another time. But these vignettes that happen like don't relate to each other, but they should. Like there should be like a through line between all of them, and they don't. Like the first one is like Ryan Gosling and Michael Fassbender, and they're like talking to each other, but with like with Rooney Mara's voice over it, like talking about like how they kind of liked each other, but they didn't. And you get like this weird like sexual tension, and then Mara Rooney Rooney Mara, fucking whatever her name is, I don't know. I'm sorry. she comes in and then she becomes this like weird like through line of like a love triangle between like the three of them, and then it devolves into like an 8th grade like love drama where they're all like fucking each other, but like none of them like care about each other. And then
I feel like Drew's really upset that there's no real love in this film.
We need real love.
Why I didn't like the film is that nothing ties together and nothing matters in the movie, and also the editing is all improv and the acting is all improv, and when you have two of the same, it doesn't mesh and nothing works together. So you have improv acting and then you have like weird jump cuts between the two, and you don't know where you are in space, and you don't know where you are in the film. You don't know where you are supposed to be, and nothing makes sense and nothing matters. Therefore, the film doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Good.
That's fire.
Good. Now it's my turn.
Rebuttal.
Good. I like that shit. I like it when there's these broad, these dense little moments. You don't need to have, because what is life? Is life this overarching plot where we have to experience shit and relate it to all the other shit that we do? No. On an everyday basis, we just experience some wild shit. And sometimes, it can get intense. Sometimes you can be, having a relationship with somebody that you ain't really feeling too akin to. And then it even branches off. What happens afterwards? What happens after you experience those things with those people? And then you try to move on and you try to do something else, but it's not the same. It's not the same. And and I feel those moments. Those are so these delicate moments that happen. And like, I don't know. I like that type of stuff. I like it when you don't really need to see the big picture, because you know what the big picture is at the end of the day, because it's all just life. Like, obviously this is very vague and philosophical, and I've been drinking, but at the same time, I think those things are very entertaining. I like to see the smaller moments. Best performance. Well, I would say let's give it to Fassbender, because that's my man's and I like him.
That's your best performance?
I'm gonna highlight his performance.
I just want to say that anything Michael Fassbender is in, he's automatically the best performance. Okay, continue.
My best performance out of this garbage pile is gonna probably have to go to Natalie Portman. Her character had like
best performance.
Yes.
Yeah, she did go ham, dude, for that small moment.
Tiny,
but wasn't big enough. She didn't have enough space.
But
sorry,
she Natalie Portman, she had wants and needs, and she fulfilled those wants but didn't get those needs, and therefore led to her demise. And therefore, I think that is the best performance in the movie out of a bunch of garbage performances. How? Zoom straight to the moon.
Freeze frame. Between 1 through 10? Shit, man. I'll give it solid 8.75.
What?
8.75.
On my mama.
The rating of Song to Song, between the scale of 1 through 10, is gonna lie at like a 0.5.
Yo, wow. Damn.
That's hard.
That's brutal.
It's the only movie I've ever wanted to walk out of.
It makes me want to watch this movie.
I hate this movie.
Shout outs.
Nothing's ever
Natalie.
gonna change that.
Shout out Natalie, shout out Terrence.
Shout out Natalie Portman. I love
Okay, on a
Natalie
scale of 1 to 10, how much do you love Natalie Portman and why is it 10?
11. 11.
Yeah.
Because she's amazing.
In every other movie except Song, 10.
Song.
Song.
Yo.